Hey, how's it going, everyone? WTF Sexy. God, there's something in my eye. Headphones here. Happy Mondays or Tuesdays to you guys. Sorry for disappearing for a week. As most of you guys know, I am balancing a master's degree now and work and just, other life shit. And for literally no reason at all this week, I decided to have a nice emo anxiety breakdown where I just kind of shut down and felt really fucking miserable for a couple of days and was really depressed and then anxious all at the same time. And I have no idea why. I think it's just there's a lot going on and I'm getting really stressed and overwhelmed. So I kind of just disappeared because I was busy just being like an emo bitch. I had no reason to really be. I mean, I guess stress is fine and all, but like nothing particularly triggered it to my knowledge. I just came home from work and then just was like, oh, there goes my hair ties. Fuck. I'm gonna have to find those later. But I'm doing good now. I have a party late to today, which I would love for you guys to check this out. We are all back to smiles and feeling better. So I really want to share with you guys, how I invited my coworkers over to my house for a party because, I've been meaning to do this for a while. It's like literally later today, I invited my coworkers over and hopefully they will show up. Given the invites I sent out, there's a possibility no one will show up, but I really want to share that with you guys because I think you'll totally appreciate it. So let's look at that. Let's see what that's about. Yeah. So there's that. That's my pitch perfect party that I'm having today. When work lets out, thankfully. I'm not at work. Oh yeah, I guess I just ruined the fact that it's actually secretly Sunday right now. I'm doing this on a Sunday because I don't get Mondays off. So shh, you'll see this Monday. Anyway, and the reason that came to be is because I don't know how we were talking about it, but we were talking about the movie Pitch Perfect somehow at work, and it surprised me how little people at my work seen it, and I'm like, how the fuck have you not seen it? This movie is fucking phenomenal, and it is stupid and hilarious, and the problem with Pitch Perfect is you cannot explain the concept of this movie and make it sound good. It sounds fucking stupid. It sounds retarded, and you can explain it to people in a way that's like, no, really. It's like super funny. You should watch it. I know it sounds really dumb, but it's funny. You should watch. So I'm trying to entice my coworkers to come over with silly straws. I literally bought like a 25 pack of silly straws off of Amazon, my hockey onesie that I have, and then big vodka. So we will see if that somehow lures anybody in. I will not be surprised if I'm alone watching this movie tonight, but hey, I gave it a try. So don't lick my boob. That's just weird. We're not that kind of family, Katya. I don't know what it's like in Ukraine, but we're not that kind of family, Katya. Anyway. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be back on track and I won't get super emo depressed with homework and school. That's the same thing, and life and such. It's just been interesting because as most of you guys know, I think, maybe, I don't fucking know. I don't ever remember what I talked to you guys about. But I have 2 courses this time, and it's really kind of funny because sometimes shit's really difficult. Like normally that's my networking homework. I'm not great with networking. I have no prior experience with it. And then sometimes it's really easy, which is normally computer architecture. And that is pretty much computer basics for the most part. Don't lick my foot. Look at her. Look at that little creep in the corner. So sometimes it's been really easy, sometimes it's been really difficult, and it's kind of interesting because 2 of my coworkers are getting their MBAs, and they literally had a whole week to draft an email, a whole week to draft a professional email, and then they had 4 weeks after that, or 3 weeks, I think, continuing, where they had to submit the final email, and I'm like, wow, that must be nice. That must be a nice master's course for you right there. So for those of you who don't know, my homework is normally about 7 to 8 chapters per thing, so like networking and whatever. In those chapters are like 7 to 8 sections, of which comprise of videos, reading, labs, and then a quiz at the end. And then when you're done with the whole thing, you have a final test at the end. So it's a lot of fucking time-consuming work. And I'm like, so this is what I have to do. Granted, whenever you're doing anything technology-wise, there's a lot going on with technology. A lot. Don't lick my coffee. Why are y'all licking shit? Stop it. Stop it. Keep that nosy nose to yourself. Yeah. There's a lot going on, and it just kind of frazzles me because it takes a lot of my free time, and then I get really angry. And then it kind of also sucks too, because on top of that, I chose what my master's is going to be in. Before it was like information systems, which I think technically is still the same thing, but what I'm going for is information assurance. I think they kind of correlate together. I don't know. I'm not smart enough yet. I'm still in the beginning of my classes, which means I need 4 more undergrads thanks to my bachelor's degree in photography that does me nothing. Before I can even really start it, I am going to be in school forever, because after this I'm only going to take 1 course at a time because I'm already overwhelmed and I'm freaking out and I'm having these depressive episodes. Thankfully, this is like last week was the really kind of first time that really happened, but I am getting stressed the fuck out and I'm kind of just want to... Like right now, I'd like to be streaming after this, but right now I'm working on my homework. As I said, it's kind of funny. I'll show you guys some little snappity chat videos that I've been taking to show friends and things of, why are we biting me? Because sometimes the homework, again, is really easy, and sometimes I'm just like blank face, like... So I'll show you guys some of those videos. You might get a good laugh out of it. You might not. You might understand everything in the confusing ones that's going on and just be like, Taryn, you stupid. And I'll be like, well, yeah, a little bit. I just can't unscramble this little doodad up on here. It's a little bit confusing. Oh my god, my screensaver activated. I found, this is really dumb, but in my computer architecture class, so when you go under personalized settings on a Windows 10, they make it really difficult to find screensavers, so I kind of forgot about it. And then in my class, they're like, for whatever reason, they make it really hard to find screensaver, but this is where it is. And I'm like, I'm going to put on a screensaver because I haven't had one. And it's the little, like, the ribbons, the little colorful ribbons, and it just kind of brings me back to the good old days. So I have a screensaver on my computer, and that's what activated, and I'm stupidly excited about it. Anyway, I think that's all I have to ramble. I think that's all I got to say today. That's my party I'm doing. What do you guys think of my flyer? Would you come to my party? If someone gave you a flyer like I did, would you go to that party, or would you just be like, I better stay away from that person. They look like a serial killer. They're gonna wear my skin. Like, let me, oh, look at my baby girl. Let me know what you think. And then I'm gonna throw, look at my poor limping baby. I don't know what's wrong with her. And then, oh, there's my baby. Oh, there's my baby. There's my baby. Don't lick my mic. Why do y'all gotta lick things? Anyway, then yeah, here, watch some Snapchat videos of me being either confused or just kind of laughing at how easy my questions are. Anyway, that is my time. Sona, come here. Look, give me your face. Give me your face. Goodbye! So this is legit one of the questions I have in my quiz. A user within your organization received an email relating how an account containing a large sum of money has been frozen by the government of a small African nation. The user has offered a 25% share of this account if she would help the sender transfer it to a bank in the United States. The user responded to the sender and was instructed to send her bank account number so that they could facilitate the transfer. She complied, and then the sender reused the information to drain her bank account. What type of attack occurred? And then I have stuff that is quite frankly, well, it's just
Again,
this.
the general problem is the user authenticates to the authentication server and gets a ticket granting ticket. The ticket granting ticket is shown to the ticket granting server, which issues a client to server ticket. The client to server is shown to the service server, which allows the access. So the authentication credentials get me a ticket, which gets me another ticket, which eventually allows me access.
But why?
Now this may seem to be
But why though?
method of allowing access.
Feel my power!